I knew I was gonna do this video, but I didn't plan on doing it this early until I heard them talking about it, and it just irked my soul so much that I was just like, you know what? This video needs to be made because no one's saying anything. Hey everybody, my name is Devana and welcome to my channel. Happy pageant season, everybody. So in lieu of all the upcoming pageants, Miss USA is in a few days. I have been, like a lot of other girls, obsessing over everything pageant and everything glitz and watching all the evening wear from 10 years ago. I watch nothing but YouTube stuff right now, and it's nothing but like pageant whatnot. So as I'm like perusing everything pageant on YouTube, I land on a video of Pageantology, and I realized I hadn't actually ever watched the preliminary 2017 Miss Teen USA. Yeah, it was Miss Teen USA, and I was never one of the people that really followed Miss Teen USA, which I kind of feel bad about now because as I've been watching the videos, it seems like they're really good. I finally started watching Miss Teen USA from last year, from 2017, and I was watching the preliminaries and everything, and it took me to Pageantology and their YouTube channel. And the girls that run Pageantology are the winners of Miss USA 2004 and 2003, so which is really cool. Like, I want a pageant sister that I could be besties for life with, please. And as I'm watching this video, as they're doing their input, they start talking about one of the teenage girls, Miss Indiana, and her wardrobe, and they were giving their opinion, and then they started talking about the shoes. They're like, why is Miss Indiana wearing the Chinese laundry shoes that don't match her skin tone? Which is completely correct. She shouldn't have been. No girl really should be wearing a shoe that doesn't match them. But being that I'm an African American female, I see it more dynamically, I think, than a lot of other people would. Because I sit here and sometimes I think, and I even posted on my Facebook last year about the Chinese laundry shoes when I was getting my first tippy tops. I'm thinking, for the last 2 years, we've had an African American Miss USA. Why is it that Chinese laundry shoes are still one tone? And that's something else we need to get away from as a culture. This whole nude thing being one color drives me nuts. It absolutely hurts my feelings because I've had experience with this even from when I was a child, when I was a figure skater, finding tights and finding, the tights that go over your ice skates, finding those in your skin tone as an African American girl is so hard. It's nearly impossible, and the ballerinas have the same problem, and it's just not fair. So it's not making much sense to me why, for the last 2 years we've had an African American Miss USA, but the shoe sponsor for Miss USA and for Miss Universe still only puts out one color shoe. Only one. And it's very palish pink. Honestly, I don't even think like Miss Venezuela and Miss Colombia, those brown, beautiful skin, bronze girls who and all the girls that tan before competition, I don't even think that shoe matches their skin tone, but they can kind of get away with it more than someone like Deshauna Barber, who is, beautifully deep chocolate. I hated seeing her in those shoes, and it's not fair. And now that I'm, really immersing myself into the pageant world and participating myself, it hurts my feelings, and at the same time it just creates such a problem because I didn't know where I was going to get my tippy tops. I just knew I didn't want those because it's not fair. I love the way the shoe makes you look. It elongates your legs. It looks fabulous when it matches. But for girls, even my skin tone, which I don't even think I'm really that dark, or even the girls that are darker than me, we are in for such a tough time when it comes to tippy top shoes. Luckily, through me getting involved with other pageants and other systems and learning, I found out about the marked tops, which thank God, thank you, creator of the marked tops. I got marked tops and I ordered them, and they're predominantly a UK brand, I believe. You're not really gonna find a store in the US that sells marked tops. Maybe you might if you're lucky, but when I looked online, and I live in LA, so there was none. I had to order them online. It took 3 weeks to come, but stop it. They were so worth it. Mark Top creates tippy top shoes in 3 different colors of nude, because not everybody's nude is the same nude. Can we all please, just please, for like the rest of the races, even like the really light Asian girls, like stop thinking that nude is just one color. It's not, and God, it makes my life hard. But I got Mark Tops, and I got them in dark nude, which honestly I don't even think is that dark nude, but it's way better than having to deal with the pinkish Chinese laundry that doesn't match at all. So, and I posted them when I got them. These are the Mark Tops, which I love, and I love them simply because they come in a dark nude color. They come in a color that's like close to my skin tone, and definitely closer than the Chinese laundry, like dark nude shoes. I could not even describe the feeling to you when I found out I could get tippy tops in my shade. I was so happy. Like I when I got my shoes, I posted them, and I even put on the post like, thank you for making shoes for like chocolate girls. And this shoe is not very dark. Okay, this is, if you're, you know, darker than me, any darker than me as you see me right now, this shoe's still gonna be a little light on you, but it's, for black girls, this is way better than having to deal with the Chinese laundry. But, and I mean, they're exactly the same design as the Chinese laundry and everything. It's just they come in different shades. So, and it's 3 different shades. It's not just this one or the medium one. They also have a light one. So it's like, great, but this is the darkest tone. I don't understand why we're having this discussion, this problem in 2018, when we have had 2 back-to-back Black Miss USAs, which, by the way, blew my soul away. Just got to insert that right there. But the theory among African-American girls, especially in the pageant world, is like, if they already crowned a black girl, they're not going to do it again. Like, in our head, we just know that's not going to happen. So last year, I didn't even want to compete for Miss California USA because they had crowned Miss Santa Monica. I forgot, India Williams. They crowned India Williams in California. And I like didn't even want to compete. So I was just like, they already crowned a black girl, they're not going to crown another one. So the fact that Miss USA really did that, you will never understand how much that meant to me and all the girls like me, because we never thought it was going to happen. Like, no. Like, you guys will crown back-to-back blondes, no problem. But black girls, like, we really, did my light just turn off? So yes, this whole shoe thing is an issue. And I don't really understand why it still is an issue. Like, we have, you know, multiple girls competing every year in Miss USA who are dark skinned. In Miss Universe, they put every country in the same shoe. Isn't Miss Universe supposed to be about diversity? Like, literally, it's countries from all around the world, all ethnicities, heights and sizes, and okay, not really sizes, but heights, kind of. But Miss Universe is all about diversity, and we have all these different countries represented, and we're putting all these very different girls literally in the same shoe. That makes no sense to me. None. And it's kind of insulting. Not even kind of insulting. It is insulting. Because I'm like, as an African-American woman, I don't deserve to have shoes that match my skin tone. I just have to kind of grit my teeth and bear it. Not fair. Typically, as far as I know, what a lot of the African-American girls do, especially when they're in a national competition or an international competition, they will just wear like the black Chinese laundries or the silver Chinese laundries. They won't wear the nude. Unless it's swimwear, I think a lot of them just grit their teeth and bear it when it comes to swimwear. But when it comes to like evening gown, they take those things off. Can we just fix the problem, please? Because it's not fair. Like, if Victoria's Secret, because I just went shopping at Victoria's Secret like yesterday, and Victoria's Secret finally, like, they have 3 different shades of, you know, different nude bras, and I'm like, yes, thank you, girls, yes. They had like, I saw like the dark, like purple brownish one for like the really deep skin tone girls, and I was like, thank you. Thank you for acknowledging our existence as like a people. Like, I appreciated that when I went to Victoria's Secret. I'm like, finally. Can we just fix it and encourage more ethnic women to participate in the pageant world? Make them feel more included, make them feel more, you know, welcome. Like when Miss Jamaica wore her hair in an afro, that spoke to my soul. Like that spoke to my heart. Like, wow, I can get away with doing that now, because, you know, common belief amongst ethnic women, you don't wear your natural hair, okay, unless you have good hair, like, you know, Cara McCullough, I hope I said her name right, but she, in the African American world, she got good hair. She does. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. But like, you know, when Miss Jamaica, she wore that afro, like, she was like, girl, I got good hair too. And thank you, Miss Jamaica. Like, moments like that is what just lifts our spirits and makes me want to be more active in the pageant world, and I feel more welcome and more included, and I want everybody to feel that way. So can we like give them shoes that make them feel like they matter, okay? Thanks for talking with me, and I hope to see you guys again. This was so much fun. I love it. Almost as much as I love these tippy tops. I love them so much. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.